How are we all? Let's get right into it. Do a game of chess while the ads finish up. We still testing tonight. Testing, bug fixing, all the usual stuff. That's an odd start. Can't say I've ever seen that. Panther, how are ya? Welcome in. We have just started. Ads indeed. Ads and ads and ads and ads. And let's not forget the ads. Move you there. Move you down here. Take you. I'm going to go here. If you take that, I'm just going to go there and fork. You take that, I'm just going to take this. Yes! Oh! Suck it. Got him. Got him. So good. Ain't happening. Check you there. That might be able to take you. Now I can check you and take you. Beautiful. Absolutely freaking lovely. Boom. This is my game. Just resign now. Resign. It's too easy. Just resign. Okay, now you can't do shit. Literally just resign. resign. Thank you. My God. What are we up to, Panther? We are just making things look good-ish. Okay, I see what the calculation there will be. Thank you, Mike. What up, Hootie? How we doing? You're first as well, Mike. Nicely done. You're making things, and I'm building a base in Minecraft. We're both making things. Hell yeah. Chat was dead all stream. That's Wednesdays. It's my Wednesday night. Wednesdays are generally pretty quiet. Good time to get work done. Let's see, we're gonna add that. I'm like really pushing to try and come up with ideas for this these puzzles for my next game. Like I like the idea of the first round of puzzles being puzzle boxes. So, and like have the puzzle box get like bigger and more complex until the room you're in is the puzzle box and you have to try and figure out how to open it up from the inside. So it ends up kind of being like an escape room. Or have it as like a paradoxical puzzle box where you're trying to unlock the puzzle box, and when you unlock the puzzle box, the door opens, and as you exit, you enter a larger room, which is the room that the puzzle box you were trying to unlock was. Make it real weird. Make it like a 3D Patrick's Parabox. I like that idea. I actually really like that idea. If I can figure out how to do that. I like that idea. I like that idea. A really good idea. That's like the next set of puzzles. So there'll be like gravity puzzles for one. And then there'll be... I thought about maybe momentum-based puzzles. Like you had to try and get a certain amount of momentum to get to different areas and stuff to complete the rooms. But then I was like, nah, that's a bit limiting. So maybe I just change those to be sort of like platformer style puzzles. And that does tie into the narrative a bit better too, I think. Ow. Huh. That could be... That's actually pretty good. Playing modded Minecraft, that's been fun. What mods? I think the most fun mod of Minecraft that I ever played was ages ago. And it was like the first one that I ever came across that added like planetary travel. And it was like on the starting Minecraft world, you find resources and stuff to build solar panels, spaceship, oxygen canisters, all that type of stuff, and then you eventually launch and get to the moon, and you can like set up a moon base and stuff, and then from the moon base you can get like extra resources and stuff that allow you to get to Mars or back to Earth. That was an interesting one. I enjoyed that one. Mod pack called All the Mods 10. All the Mods 10. So it's just like a collection of mods. Test bobbling. So this here I'm gonna have to see if there's enough space. And there should be enough space for NPCs to walk back there. If there's enough space for that, there should be enough space for that. Let's see, we had these. Yeah, cool. There's now space. Yep. Beautiful. Accidentally killed my friend with a broom because he didn't know it was going to explode when I run into them. Had a creeper head on it, so there were signs. Well, there were warning signs, so that's their fault. Alright, so we've gone through those. We've now got the plushies. Okay. Gonna need to get more money. More money. Money now. Give me money now, please. That part was Charlie. Okay, so crash contents on delivery box. Is it because plushie? Yeah, there's some plushies here that I don't have added. The Slap, Pac-Man, Fumble Tooth, Bobble Ross, Kai Ain't. I believe there's Electro. Yeah. That should be fine though. Plushie the Pac-Man. I wonder if it's the spelling of the file. It is the spelling of the file. Because this is Bobble Ross Plushie. Whereas over here, I have Plushie Kai Ain't. If I go to deliveries, it's Kai Ain't Plushie. I'm gonna change those. Okay. Where else was it? Bobble Ross. Do this one. Flushy Electro. Bumble 2. Electro. The slap and the Pac-Man. I think what's really going to be fun about the next game is making the 3D models for the puzzle boxes. Because I'd like a puzzle box, like when it opens up, it has like extra impossible, like it's got like impossible dimensions to it. So like you unlock part of it, pull it out, and when you pull it out, something else comes out. It's like twice the size of what it just got pulled out of. It's like, huh? I think that's all there was. Bumble Tooth, Ball Ross Electro. Yes. I've got the hot sauce in here, don't I? Yes. Yes, I do. That's... Oh, actually, I'll give myself an extra BDK or something. Money. Just add a 0. No, because that's not much. Yeah, let's just add another 0. 99,000. It's more than enough money. More than enough money. I'm still not pink. Still not pink. No, 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 no. There we go. Woo! What happened there? Get surface override material count. Delivery box 418. First child meshes meshed up. What is happening there? What has happened there? So this is the delivery box doing the hold visibility. That's incorrect. If first child is mystery bobble box, that count is that. Else, hang on, mesh top, hang on. Hang on. It only has one. What am I gonna do? Oh, actually, that's already doing it. Hang on. Hanging. So that's already doing the check. which means it's saying that first child mesh gets surface override material count. It gets surface override material count, but it's null. There is nothing in there. But if there's nothing in there, quantity held is get contents, get child count. Interesting. Purple. No, purple is so much better than pink. What are you talking about? Purple is infinitely better than pink. Purple is its own thing. Pink is purple in the sun. Yeah. No, purple is royal color. Thank you very much. Purple is literally a royal color. The reason why is because purple is very rare in nature. So, when royalty in the old days wanted something to show off their wealth, they got something that had purple in it, because purple had to be manufactured, which cost a lot of money. Suck it. Don't get me started on why purple is better. Ow. That feels better. That feels better. No, it doesn't. Has anyone else got that where occasionally there will just be like this sudden build-up of pressure in the knuckles, and then after you like do that, it's like that's better. That's better. It's very annoying. Very, very annoying. Might be an old man thing, but... Ancient Rome Praetorian Guard wore pink capes. Yeah, because pink's naturally occurring. You can't get higher than that, apart from the Caesar and any other king, any other emperor, any other ruler. Why do you think there's so few flags that have purple in them? You know? If pink was really a royal color, don't you think there would have been a bunch of flags that had pink in them, being like, look, our king has pink in the flag. No. All your arguments about pink being a good color are failing. Pink is not a good color. Pink is the worst color. Jeez. Um, why did that break? I need to check car. Oh, because the mesh isn't assigned any. Okay. Where is this called? So when the player picks it up, it does this. I'm gonna go. Actually, no. It's already been put out. There are 2 official country flags with pink, Spain and Mexico. Well over 3 with purple. Rare equals more luxurious. But it's not. It's not. Like, literally, you can get pink from nature. You cannot get purple from nature. Which is why royals went for purple when they could afford it. Because they had to have someone create purple. Which cost more. Let's see. Why does that fail? Because it complains about get surface override material on null value. But we know that's not the case. We know it's not a null value. We know for a fact it's not a null value. Where do we do the... When we create the delivery box, this should be an issue with everything. But it's not. So we set up contents. We go pack item. Pack item reparents. If it's inside the tree. That does contents. Contents get child. New contents get child count. It's more rare in nature. Like it's not something easily come by. Yeah. So like you can find any color in nature, but purple is like one of the more rarest. The most common being like blue and green and purple and that kind of stuff. I think blue might also be. Yeah, that's right. Greens, browns, reds, and that are more prominent because of our sunlight. Our sunlight causes those to be more... Yeah. Here we go. The top 10 rarest colors in nature. Number 1 is blue because of the pigment scarcity. Number 2 is true purple because of the chemical instability. 3 is red in animals because of the evolutionary risk. 4 is green in mammals because of pigment absence. Pure black because of light absorption. Bright pink is number 6. So, 2. The second rarest is true purple. 6th is bright pink. And that's because of genetic rarity. 7 is ultraviolet because of human invisibility. Like we can't perceive it. 8 is turquoise, structural dependence. 9 is silver, like natural silver, as in like metallic rarity. And 10 is indigo, which is just another version of purple, which is unstable pigments. So, bam, bam, bam. Got you again, Jersey. And I didn't... No, actually. I've just realized I'm still in the raid state. If I were running Wikipedia, I'd make sure that the chart was correct. That wasn't from Wikipedia. I don't use Wikipedia as a source. But also, what I searched for was not... It had nothing to do with like, a search bias or anything like that. I didn't mention any colors in my search. All I searched was, what are the rarest colors in nature? That's all I searched. And that was the list that we got. But there cannot be any claims of a search bias there. Oh, reparents. Oh, because it's head and body. Oh, so mesh has head, mesh 2 is body. And the delivery box. Delivery box is getting mesh. Okay, so that's fine. So if we have a look at... Plushy. Meshes. Go to item data. Or plushie. Bumbletooth plushie. We got the head, we got the body. You do have a surface override material count of 0. I'm sure in your game there are more pink items than purple. No. No. For example, there is the athlete card binder, which if you want, you can like see, like look at all that purple there. And then there's this this here, which has a purple label. Yeah. And then there's probably the hero villain card pack, which also has purple. It is very bright for some reason. Why are you so freaking bright? You have a mission enabled or some shit. That looks very weird. I don't know what's happening with that. There's the hero villain binder, which also has purple. And then this just has greys and blues. Casual. That's just got yellows and whatnot. I don't think there's any pink in this game. Now you know what your game needs more of? Nah, I want my game to at least have someone buy it. I don't want them to see all the pink and be like, ew. No, thank you. Alright. So why was it a null value? Like, is there an item data for a plushie? Bobble Ross is fine. Electro. Bumbletooth. Kai ain't. The Pac-Man. And the Slap. Yeah, that's all 6. Why? Why did it crash? I cannot see why it would have crashed. Why? So that's going to get delivered. This is a lot of money. Fuck. Okay. Has here mesh is null. That's a regular bobble. That's why. Ah. So silly. There we go. That'll fix a few things. Okay, so current state is idle. Back state is idle. Idle item. Why couldn't the sailor play cards? Because the captain was standing on the deck. Don't get a New Zealander to say that. Might sound worse. If you know, you know. Whoever said out of sight, out of mind, never had a spider disappear inside their tent. That's what? An Australian camping nightmare. Oh no, my name's an unfortunate choice then. Oh, I have a New Zealand to say your name. Oof. That's that kind of artwork is only allowed on certain types of websites. I just heard Bilbo Baggins died from Viagra overdose. Turns out old hobbits die hard. Old hobbits die hard. Oh, fuck's sake. Fucking hell. Because they're not frozen when we pick them up. Oh, I got two of them showing up now. Because the collisions are enabled. Okay, so it's the collision. They're not disabled by default here. Backstate idle. Your second tricky. Well done. Well done. And now I'm teal. Yay. And Dex is third. 1 hour in. I know, people are going to be really shocked when they see what the end of year prizes are for first and second and third. They're going to wish they had participated. They're going to wish. Is it going to be a gaming PC for first? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh. Who knows what's going to happen in the next 6 months? Have you played Baba Is You? I have not. I have not. I would like to. It is on my wish list. Yeah. Very much on my wish list. Ad break coming in. I don't think I've done Daily Akari today. Have you played Baba Is You, Crayon? Let's see if I go there. And there. And there. And there. And there. And there. And there. That's not gonna work. There we go. That's I'm missing one. I'm missing one right there. Yep. Nah, can't figure that out. Such clever and challenging puzzle game. Nice. I actually won the Steam key for it as in a Finn is Fine stream a year or so ago. So shout out to Finn. Nice. Nice. I agree. I agree. I don't have a Finn is Fine custom shout out. Finn, you need to give me a custom shout out for you. Okay. Time to lose another 9 points by the looks of it. You thought I'd just let you go. Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. Now you are stuck. So suck it. Watch this. Mmm. Ooh. That's a checkmate. Well, there you go. I won 7 points. Robert? Is that what a frig says? Get it? Get it? A frog says ribbit. A frig says Robert. My jokes are thinkers. My jokes are for thinkers. Oh, crap. 67 IQ joke. Better than a 6-7 IQ joke. Anytime I hear frig, I think frig. What? A Norse myth character. Fair. Fair enough. So... yeah. Got a itchy joint. Ow. Itchy, itchy. I have thinking a bit of Norse myth lately. A lot of clips of Twilight of the Gods has appeared in my shorts. Twilight of the Gods? Never heard of that. What is it? Twilight of the Gods. The Netflix anime. Okay, so it's probably meh. Created by Zack Schneider. Okay, it might be alright then. Okay. And it's got Hans Zimmer as the composer. Okay, yeah, okay. So this looks like it's actually good. Actually looks like it's good. Um, actually isn't bad. A little inaccurate with some things, but I love the designs. Just sucks it got cancelled. Eh. That would be big. Sorry. Head to bed. Have a good sleep, Panther. Thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. I wouldn't watch it with people who can't handle nudity. I don't watch things with people anyway. I live alone. I forgot what I was doing. We got the meshes. Sorry, it's the plushies aren't. The plushies aren't freezing. Collisions aren't being disabled. Why does it not happen? So this product doesn't break. Plushie does. Because if we have a look at this, it's product. It's got mesh. It's collision. Maybe it's the collision. Hang on. 8, 11, 12. Ah. There we go. We'll be live again tomorrow if you want to watch. Of course, I'm pretty sure you're in my list. There we are. One of my favorite things of it is hell. I don't know these characters. I'm trying to remember like the Norse character that it would map to, but I don't know. Like the only one I could think of would be like, oh, what was it? Yeah, the goddess of death, like the aren't daughter of Loki and Boda. I have no idea who that second person is. Alright, so I'm thinking of someone else. Never mind. Ignore me. Fenrir, the 8-legged horse. Is that it? And I have no idea what that second one is. I don't know. Why does plushie? So that'll fix it up for plushie. So I guess the other thing I need to do... I don't think I'm going to be able to fit. Slipnir is the 8-legged horse. That's right. It's still going to be Bobble Ross plushie. So box rotation. Negative pi on 2. Negative pi on 2. Where are we? Give me some new audio. We've done Electro, Fumbletooth. We need Kyant. This one. Plushie, Fumbletooth, plushie, Electro. Yep, cool. So I think I need to shrink the size. Okay. And they don't fit too well, do they? Why are they still moving around? Why? Okay. How many kinds of games can be made with Godot? Any kind of game. Any kind of game. FPS, TPS, roguelike, sim, shop sim, clicker, RPG, racing, fighting, turn-based, RTS, I already said turn-based. Yeah. Visual novels. Anything. I'm looking at a Souls-like action RPG called Out of the Ashes, which was made in Godot, apparently. Ah, yeah, the Tokusan Games one. Yep. Yep. So, Tokusan Games do Sky 3D. Alright, they made this specifically for their RPG. And that is what I'm using. Where is it? That's what I'm using for my day-night cycle in my Sky. I'm using Sky 3D for all that. Yeah. Yeah. Out of the Ashes. Currently in active development, we have an in-progress demo available. Apparently, so the demo has been released as of 21st of April. Gives mixed feelings of Skyrim, met Two Worlds, and Tomb Raider. And after they spend more time in Bar, Out of the Ashes appear. Will follow on way for release, great progress, runs smoothly on stable FPS. It's already great optimization for Godot project. Nice. Nice. Now running on a 4050 GPU laptop. Can't wait for full release. Nice, nice. And that's... Oh, the old god's dead. Rune must find a way to defeat the dragon who rules the land. He's got the ultimate weapon build to bring about a new age of peace before her village is destroyed. Probably not. Now, if we just go to Out of the Ashes, there's no date announced. Minimum. I mean, graphics are pretty good minimum. Yeah. Like, is there a GitHub page or something? I don't think there is. But yeah, like you can see all the people that are making it. So you got like all the different programmers, got the artists and animator, the level designers and environment artists and sound designers and composer. So yeah. Really kind of want to see if I could make a game where you play a half fairy, half human. I mean, you can. What the game is about is not the issue. It's your scope that would become the issue. So if you tried to make an Out of the Ashes on your own, that scope's gonna be too big for you. Yeah. Start simple. Like make a game where you play as a half fairy, half human, but it's like a 2D game, like a 2D platformer, or it's a 3D roguelike or something that builds lore. It builds lore and backstory for like the big game that you want to make. Yeah. Why? I don't see why these ones aren't. Get all this put in. Nope. There we go. So that's the meshes fixed. But why? Eight, 11, 12. 8, 11, 12. I wonder if it's because they're overlapping. I do need to shrink the plushies, though. Time for bed. Enjoy, Ermine. Have a good sleep. All right. Looking good. Reload those in. I wonder if I have them. I do have them skipping import. Whoops. Do that. The reason why I set these to skip import is just so that the next time I open up Godot, it doesn't run it. Try to re-import them again. Actually. So the body has shrunk, but the head hasn't. Huh? Yes, it has. What the flip? I got the scale there. Whoops. Whoops. How do I rescale that up? So I can't just add 0.25 of the current value. I have to get a third of this value and add it on. Scale by 0.33. Scale by 1.33. Then I'll scale it again by 1.5. Because I think doing the scaling this way is going to be a lot better than scaling the mesh in Godot. I reset that. I reset that. Yeah. Plushy K8s, that's still pretty small. But if I go Plushy Bobble Ross there, I just go yeah, so it is a bit smaller. So the plushie is a bit bigger. I think if we scale it up a little bit more for the plushie. Why is the head still so big? Is the body not being saved anywhere? Plushie Bobble Ross body. Re-import. What? The regular K8 head is so much larger than this plushie one. I'm gonna reload the project. Something's not right. Something's not calculating right there. Nope, still smaller. Why? Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. Oh, that's probably a bit too big. Probably want that to come down a little bit. Scale X. Oh, scale by 0.75. I feel like that's as large as it was. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. That does look better. That looks like something I can fit 3 in a box. Maybe even 6 in a box. Maybe. That's a... No, because then they have to be standing up and they're going to be taller than the box because they're points. You're 0.18. You're 0.9. Where's the ruler thingamajig? .285. That's definitely too tall to be standing upright. If I have you laying down as well. Shoot. Your tail is gonna be the most problematic thing that's ever existed. Um, should have this. I need these to... That does feel a bit harsh. Feel like shit. Maybe I need it to be long normals. Now if we rotate this on its X, and we move it on its Z, there we go. There we go. That'll be better. All right. That's the plushie. And you're the regular. Yeah, I think that's a good size. Good size. Standard material. There we are. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so we have those done now. I can scale the collision down. There we are. That will be nice. Let's see what happens this time. Hopefully they're not like colliding with each other and stuff this time. Like they shouldn't be doing that to begin with. Like they shouldn't be moving at all when they're packed away. But for some reason, they are. Even though they go through the same logic as all this stuff here, except for setting up the mesh. So, collisions and process mode and all that should be identical. You know what I mean? They just fell through. Why? They have the same default state. They go through the same logic for being put inside the delivery box. That doesn't make sense. Pack item. Position item. Not animate, then it does this. Go with the hold visibility, which it does. Set the file rotation and all that stuff, which it does. Then down here we go, if it's not a delivery box, and state machine is stocked. And state machine is stocked. Something about that feels incorrect. I don't think that's right. Why is that not right? Player, camera, held, rigid body, contents. Process mode is inherit, that's fine. Current state is idle. Collision is not disabled. Is it frozen though? It is frozen. You're not frozen. Its current state is idle. That is an idle item state. Interact state machine. Idle item. They're the same. Stinko! G'day, you gidunts. How yous doing? Stinky time? Yep, stinky sneaky time. I'm trying to figure out why this stuff doesn't work. Took too long yapping, no raid message. That's fair. That's fair. Get stinked? Oh, don't get me started. I will cause a bigger stink than a bunch of feet will ever be able to do. What up, Bleshman? How we doing? You got stunk. Damn it. I need to have a shower tonight before I go to bed in that case. God damn it. God damn it. I'm very confused as to why this is happening. Bask in your stink? Nah. Nah. Smells too much like motor oil. It's happening for the usual reason, but it shouldn't be. Like, absolutely zero reason for it to be. You've gotten used to having your mustache in your eyeline. I ask for a concerned friend who's going through that. I always see it. It is always in my peripherals. I can never not see it. Yeah. There have been times recently where I've like gone to grab something while I'm brushing my teeth, and I'll see like this part up here like move a little bit, and I'll be like, "Was that a spider? What was that?" I'll be like, "That." All right. Brain doesn't do the ignoring thing like the nose. No, and the reason being is because they're not. It's not both eyes seeing them. Like if I close this eye, I can't see this one anymore. If I close this eye, I can't see this one anymore. The reason your nose gets forgotten, like same thing if like if you put like a finger there, you won't be able to see the tip of the finger, but you'll be able to see like the knuckle of the finger on the back, because like the brain combining the two images together, like yeah. Like if I do that, now I can't see it. But yeah. Yeah. It's a hassle. It is a hassle. I'm really struggling to figure out why this doesn't freeze this item. Is it because they're frozen by default and I haven't? It is frozen by default. That's the brain. That's the brain kicking in and doing the thing. Doing the thing of the thinking. The thinking thing. But that begs the question. Must be because it does transition, and that transition causes it to... There we are. Alright, and then there's that problem there. Modulo by 0 error in operator. Shelf 148. Alright. Take a break. Take a wee little break. There we are. Can we win? They are 7 points rated higher than us. Ah, that's no fun. I'm gonna go there then. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna move you back there, move you up, move you out. Thank you. Now I can... Because I can do this. You'll come down here, and then I will push that. Fuck you. That's right. Suck a poo. Then I'm gonna go there, and then I can push you. I'll push you so we can do that sort of thing. I'm gonna go there. We see now we can do that. Then push you there. Now what? Huh? That's what I thought. Oh, I should have moved you there so that way if you took, I just... Missing all these potential attacks. Looking foolish. Now I can go there. No. Excellent. He's now open in this area. He's open. You can come down here. Just trying to time me out. Fuck, I can't. Damn it. I thought I could take, but I forgot that that's there. Fuck. Forgot about that. I hate just being timed out. It's annoying. I do it as well, but I don't like doing it. It feels dirty. Alright, so place item modulo, so 148 on shelf. Current stock. Item data, stock comps. Ah, yep. Okay. Oberos plushie. Stock comms. I think we can do 3 and 2. Three and two. So from that, now I need to figure out how I'm going to stack them into the delivery box, because they don't quite fit in the delivery box at the moment. I kind of want to get 6 in the delivery box. Okay, so they do have some overlap there. That's alright, I can set up their rotation for that, that's fine. But here you'll notice that they actually stick out the edge there. They're too big. What if we have them stack 2 and 2, so we put 4 in there? Stock rotation, I think we can probably do... what pie would be that? So we could probably do like... what? 2 pie... We do that on 3. Two, 3. So we probably want it to be I minus I on 6. Let's see what that's like. Box limits will be 4 and 8. And then we need to go into the deliveries. The plushies. Cool. Four. 8. Okay. Now, those prices need to change now. So these are $30 a piece for the slap. 8 of them. How much would that be? Be 300 to 240. 240. So I think the unlock we can probably have is 200. And you can be 100 because it would be 120. $25 for the Pac-Man. So that would be 100. So this would be 80. Be 200, which would be, say, 175. No. 80, 160. So just want to double it. Kai Ain't is $40 a plushie. Welcome back, Sonny. How you doing? I'm still waiting for someone to say this current secret word. It's a very simple word too. So. I may actually start opening this up to just like guessing the word. Set it as a channel redeem, where people use channel points to guess the word, and if it's right, it says, "Hey, that's the correct word. You win." And if it's wrong, it goes, "Nah, that's not correct. Sorry." You shall snuff it. Hello, hello, hello. What was I doing? That's right, this one here. So $40 a piece, so it's going to be $160 for 4. So we'll say $120 is the unlock cost. This one here will be $320 at that point. Okay, let's grab this. 45 for Fumbletooth. 445, so that's gonna be 180. 50 unlock cost. There we are. $50. That's going to be 200. We have 160 unlock cost. 320 unlock cost. That's 240 unlock cost. What the hell was I doing? Alright. Price is updated. Let's test it. What's the secret word thing? I'll show you in a second. I will show you momentarily. I just want to test this out quickly. But there's prizes. There's prizes. Yep. Why is there only 3 in there? Anyway, so the secret word. If you say the secret word in conversation, currently it's just in conversation if you say it, then you get to pick a prize. You get to pick a prize from the list. I have a Steam key for all of these things here. We got Crisis 3 remastered. We've got Small Land. Got WWE 2K25 if you're into wrestling. We've got all 3 Etrian Odyssey HD. Yeah. Lord of the Rings Return to Moria's there. Yeah. So you get to pick which key you want. In order to achieve this, I need to force you into conversation. I see. I mean, you don't need to force me into conversation. Like, I'm generally going to be talking about stuff anyway. But, you know. Alright. Do have your ID set up. Very cool. Thank you very much. It's all Hyperland. All Hyperland and all very, very nice. Yeah. Okay. Why did that data not work? Where's Bobble Ross? Three and 2. Box limits 4 and 8. Copy the box limits. Go to Electro. Go to Fumbletooth. Go to Kai Ain't. Okay. Stocked rotation. Need to copy that through to all of them as well. Rotation's laying flat at the moment, so that's fine. Now that's something I need to set up for Plushie, actually, is the toggle hold visibility. This here. So I can go super toggle hold visibility on. And we go if on mesh to mesh. Set surface over mesh, set surface override material. So mesh to set surface override material of 0 to mesh get surface override material, else mesh to set surface override material 0 to null. Actually, just need to do that. That's what I need to do. Your pink brain must work overtime for this. Like, because I've coded all of this, I know where things are. Like, if I need to find, like, if something's not working correctly, I know the general area to look to figure out what the issue is and fix it. So it's not that hard. I could go back to the job that I was working like 2 years ago at this point. Actually a bit over 2 years ago at this point. And I'd be able to pick up that code base in like a couple days. Just get up to date with the changes that they've made to what was the code base. Is it just me, or is the head low? I feel like the head's a little bit low there. A bit far down. I don't know why. Copy the dictionary. Paste the dictionary. Tooth. There, if we go plushy Bobble Ross body, plushy Bobble Ross head. That doesn't look right. Kai ain't head is correct. Those are the same height. So Bobble Ross head is actually too low. Why? Because it's correct there. Wait, numpad 1 is front view, since when? I thought it was numpad 3. In what blender? 1, 3, control 1, control 3. I should also turn that on. I wonder if there's a way to keep that turned on. Enable on startup. There we go. Beautiful. My last two projects, I used Y as left-right axis. Ew. 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 I don't think you understand how ooh that is. That's why I was confused about mirror modify. Ew. Actually, one thing I'm going to do. I'm going to use external. Why are you still down? What the? What? That is weird. Oh my god, pink, look. No. God, no. Why are you still so far down? You should be up there like every other plushie. The head is also still small. Like... Why does it sit so low? Close and restart it. It's still too low. Why is this the only one that's sitting that low? It's not like that in Blender. I've re-imported it multiple times. Fuck. Oh my god, this is fucking annoying. Look, that's it. That's it. Right there. we can see that there's no location or anything like that that's off with either of these. Nothing at all. It's not an optical illusion because I've loaded up 2 other plushy head meshes and they are completely different positions. What the fuck? Alright. Don't save it. CD. Get rid of the .godot file. Re-import everything. Get rid of all cached bullshit. Annoying. Super duper annoying. And now I'm multi. No, it's not. You want to see my true color? You gotta set it to white. Yep. Oh, come on. So much needing to be re-imported. So much. Alright. Washy bubbles. Re-import. Really? Flushy Bobble Ross head. That's too low. What is causing that? Like, seriously, what the fuck is causing that? I've done everything. I've cleared the Godot cache. I've checked things in Blender like 15 times. I've restarted Godot 10 times. Like, what is its problem? That's what it should be. But instead, it has the head like that. I'm very annoyed with this at the moment. Because I know it's correct in Blender. All of the other meshes are correct in like from the import in Godot. So I feel like this is one of those times where Godot is just being a right pain in the ass. And it's just caching shit. And no matter what I do, that's not where it's located here. The fuck? So you can even see that Bobble Ross's hair, when it's overlapping Fumbletooth, is coming up here. It's going above Fumbletooth's horns, right there. But if I load both of those meshes, Bobble Ross's head is smaller than Fumbletooth's, and the hair is below. See what I mean? See? See? It's being ridiculous. It's being an absolute shit. Delete it. Get rid of it. I don't want it. Go into our settings data, and I'm going to make sure that the Bobble Ross plushie in here is not referencing it. Gonna clear that out. Re-import. Skip the re-import. Open up plushie Bobble Ross head there. It's still too low. That still hasn't fixed it. The only thing that I can think of is to delete the blend file and just re-import all of it. Why is it not working? Seriously. I've deleted caches. I've opened it in Blender and made sure that it's correct. I've re-imported it 5 times. I've deleted things and then re-imported. Godot's still just like, no, like this is it. This is the one. There we go. Now the head should be absurdly big. See? There's no transforms for it. There's no scale transform or anything. All of the transforms are normal. They're just default zeros. Godot is holding on to some cache somewhere. But I deleted the .godot folder. Just completely deleted it and had it re-import everything. This is... It's this stuff that make me hate using something. Apply the scale. I'm thinking about trying a different file name. I can see that. Now it's correct. Now the one that's old is correct. Just delete the import cache. I deleted the entire .godot folder. Which, to my knowledge, that's where all of the import stuff and all of the Godot cache stuff lives. What was it? I don't know. All I did was change the name of this. Change the name of the file that we were saving it to. And that fixed the original file. Somehow. Don't ask me how, but it... It's the I'm not even gonna think about that. Nah. Moving on. I don't care why that happened. I don't care at all. Okay, so now we can check the layout inside the delivery box. and the placement on the shelves as well. Should be fine now. My god, that was... Changing the file name is going to be the first thing I do from this point on. Alright, cool. So the only issue we got is their hands do poke out the side of the box a little bit. I think I want them... So yeah, I need to scale them down a little bit more, I think. The mesh is incorrect in there. Like, that's incorrect. What? I'm gonna go insane. So that's correct. That is correct. What? Caching. Sometimes it's good. Most of the time, it sucks. Plushy Bobbles, Bobble Ross head. Plushy Bobble Ross head. That's... that one. What up, Peppermint? There we go. Got him. Finally got him. All right. So now I need to scale all of these down to that. To re-import everything. We need to make sure that they fit inside the box. And I'll probably be able to get rid of the slight rotation when I have them fitting inside the box. Yeah. Alright. Do you like Godot over Unity and UE? Why Godot, by the way? I have zero knowledge about game engines, except that Unity is slightly easier than Unreal. Unity and Unreal are both in the tens of gigabytes. Whereas Godot is like 130 megabytes. And Godot runs really well on Linux, whereas Unity and Unreal Engine don't run as well on Linux as they do on Windows. But Godot runs on Linux just as good as, just as well as on Windows. All right, hands are still within. Yeah, we can get rid of that rotation now. Save that. Review. It's just better suited for your kind of game. No, not really. Like, engine being suited, I don't think really matters. Because it doesn't really matter what game engine you use. You can make whatever game you want in it. Depends on what your skill level is and how much time you want to put into it, though. Like, there have been people in chat that have gone into Love 2D, taken the 2D rendering engine and turned it, made it 3D capable, and then used Love 2D to make a 3D game. So, yeah. It all depends on what you want to do. Do you think you could make a game as big as Schedule 1 in Godot? Yeah. Easily. You can definitely make a Schedule 1 style game in Godot. It kind of looks similar. So, the style that you're seeing in Bobble Shop Sim has nothing to do with Godot. That has nothing to do with Godot. That's purely the 3D models that I've created in Blender. You can take models from Forza and throw them into Godot. So, just feel. I would, I'd immediately stop thinking like that, because the moment you start thinking like that, you start thinking Godot for low poly, low graphic games, Unreal Engine for high quality, high graphic games. That's the mindset that you're starting to go down with that sort of idea. Yeah. with that setup, I'm going to set this to just be high. We need to go into Electro and Fumbletooth. We have the Pac-Man plushie and the Slap plushie. Okay, so we do that, and then we need to take... I need to know what's happening with this. If on, we do this. Print debug. Get surface override material. Actually, I don't think it's calling that. Because delivery box, when we pick up the delivery box and we do the toggle hold on the delivery box, what's gonna happen is it won't call toggle hold. It's gonna do this instead. Because what I want to do is just create the one mat. So child set hold material. We want to go super set hold material mat IDX. And then mesh 2 set surface override material IDX mat. Pretty sure that's all that does. Yeah. So I don't even need to do that. I can just do that. And then remove mesh set surface override material IDX to null. Mesh 2. Alright. That will have that fixed. What up, Van the Man? How you been? G'day, you good dunce. It's been a minute. I'll be forced to use Unity soon, so maybe I'll see what's up with them. But Unity's a good engine. Unity has never not been a good engine. It's been the people that run Unity that have sucked. Yeah, nice. And you'll notice the material compared to the bobbleheads. It looks like it's a fuzzy looking thing. Ooh. That's a problem. I think that's what we'll fix up tomorrow. Do you like the idea of big game studios switching from their own engines to Unity UE? No. Like The Witcher 4, like Oblivion Remastered, and Elder Scrolls 6 will most likely be in Unreal Engine as well. I don't like that idea. Standardization is bad. Not standardization. It's not the standardization that worries me. It's the fact that when large game studios do that, it often means that they don't, like, they're not really going to do anything regarding performance. That's mostly what it means to me. It means that they will do some things for performance, but they're not going to optimize it as much as they could. That's... yeah. And that's why you have these games that need like 150 gigabytes install size, and they need like 16 gigabytes of RAM, like VRAM, and they need 20 gigabytes of normal RAM and all this kind of stuff. That's why we have DLSS now. So, but that's the problem. Like, they're making games not for the purpose of making a game. So, like, a lot of the big studios have shifted away from making games because they want to make the games to making games because they want to make money that those games will bring in. And that's why companies like a studio like Sandfall Interactive can put out Clair Obscur and have a game that's like 10 times better than any game a AAA company puts out. Because they're making that game because they want to make that game. The money that comes in from it is a side effect of them making a game that they actually want to make. Whereas AAA studios have money come in from the games they make purely because it's legacy IP. Any new IP that those studios come up with most of the time fails because they're trying to make it to make money and not make it because they want to make that game. And that comes through in the end product. What was I going to do? Hold rotation, that's it. This thing here, I can get rid of that. Does Linux have its own antivirus like Windows Defender? It doesn't. However, there are things you can get. I have RK Hunter, which is Rootkit Hunter. It's basically just something that I run manually. I could set it up on a cron job and whatnot, but yeah, it checks my system, sees if there's any changes have been made and stuff like that. And it will alert me to if there's any changes or any known malicious software or rootkits or anything like that, or if there's anything insecure. Like, it doesn't just check for malware and stuff, it also tells me if there's files that have insecure permissions and stuff like that I should change and whatnot. So yeah. We commit. Plushie works. Alright. Alright. That's all working and looking nice now. Where are we going tonight? Where are we gonna go? I do not know. Let's see. Firefox has free VPN. That's crazy. I'm never using it. Yeah, that VPN corner, like that VPN thing I've seen in the corner a few times. I'm never touching it. Never ever touching it. It just doesn't look good. Like, it doesn't look safe at all. Never used a VPN in my life. Fair. Fair. Let's go to... let's go here. Actually, no, they're doing French stuff. They're doing Frenchy stuff. I don't like rating streams that they're like in a different language and stuff like that. That's because it's like, yeah, I'm rating in a language that you don't know, or you aren't speaking to. So yeah, we'll go see the Grumpy. That's what we'll do. There we are. Alright, I will be back. I will be back in the morning. We'll continue testing and getting some more bug fixes done. We've already gotten like 3 or 4 things fixed. Tomorrow we'll focus on the holding an object and putting it on the shelf. And make like having the Z clipping stuff handle correctly. Get all that working. And yeah, that's basically going to be our focus for tomorrow. And that's just getting more products and testing them and making sure they go on the shelves correctly and they appear in their boxes correctly and stuff. So, good times ahead. I will see you all tomorrow morning. Good night, you good dunce.